Alright, Joe, this is take two. My first pass, I ran out of room on the memory card, so I had to start over. But I am outside the Bayard Street property. Um, I'm going to do my best again to point things out as I take a look around. Standing, right out front. There's a, little bit of a yard in front. And then I know you were interested in the parking. I'm going to take measurements of this once I'm done, but did want to give you a little bit of an idea. Looks like there's plenty of space for a full-size car. Right now this is, like a smaller SUV, but there's still a little bit of room in front of the car, and even a little bit of room in the back. And then you do have, I would say, about 5 feet here between the alley and the property. He's using it to store the garbage cans, recycling bins, got his motorcycle in here. The tenant also mentioned that he keeps his motorcycle in the garage most of the time. Tenant gave me a quick little tour, really nice guy. So now I'm going to move inside. And I know another one of your concerns that we talked about is over here, the fence with the property line here. Yeah, it does look to be, I would say, about 3 feet of a gap between. But yeah, this fence is pretty much right on the property line, it looks like. Now moving inside, I'll pause in the middle of the living room so you can get an idea of it. A little bit of wear and damage on the floors, but they do look like they could totally be, redone. They are hardwood, original hardwood. And I am seeing just, looks like 2 seams in the ceiling. They look to me like drywall seams. They're basically perfectly straight, and there's 2 running basically perpendicular to each other. So now I'm making my way. This is the kitchen dining space. There does appear that this is like probably a supporting beam. Maybe a way to get that out if you really wanted to, do some renovations on it. This is kind of like the dining nook. One more thing to mention back in the living space, I'll just back up for a second. Really nice big windows here. There are awnings over the window, which are obviously probably, keeping some of the sun out, but if you took away those awnings, I would imagine you'd get a lot more sunlight. But they are really nice big windows. And kind of stepping into the kitchen more, wanted to give you kind of the full feel of it. A little bit of a funky layout, but it does work. So now stepping into here. So now we're in the hallway. Looks like they have some storage here. Got an idea here. Pretty good amount of storage. Floors are actually in pretty good shape in these rooms too. So now stepping into the bathroom. Let me just hit a light here. And I'll just pull this away. So original tile, it's actually not in too bad a shape. That's a newer window too, a retrofit window. Pretty basic, small bathroom. Now stepping into one of the bedrooms, kind of standing in the middle here. Honestly, pretty good sized closet, I would say, for a home of this size. It looks like you got storage above and obviously below. And you kind of have some built-ins over here as well, which is pretty cool, adds some character to the room. You have almost, oops, 1 second. You have almost like a little bench over there. And yeah, I would say the floors are actually in great shape in this room. Again, I'm seeing another crack. They're all going exactly straight. Oh, actually, this one has a little bit of a staircase to it, so we want to potentially look into that, make sure nothing bigger going on. we're stepping into the other bedroom. So this is the bedroom that's towards the front of the house. Can hear a little bit of road noise as a car goes by. And again, it looks like we have the big closets with storage above. And yep, here's another crack as well. So I'm definitely going to follow up with the agent, just make sure they don't know of any underlying issues with that. They don't, again, look too concerning from initial glance, but something, yeah, to just investigate further just to make sure that, you know, nothing bad is lying under the surface. Oh, and there's even a little kind of like window there further in front. Okay, so now I'm going to step into the backyard. So I know this was one of the things you wanted to check out. It's actually a pretty good size back here. So kind of stand here. And one thing the tenant did share with me, if you look at this little, where the red kind of brick is, where it divides the patio from the planter area, he let me know that basically from that line where the red is to the fence, you cannot build on because there is an easement. He said that the neighbor's sewer line, so the neighbor over here, their sewer line runs under there. So that's why you can't build there, because should they ever need to, you know, should anything ever go wrong, they would need to access that point. So now I'm going to move around the side. This is the property with the pool next door. So again, you can kind of see how much space is between the two properties. I'd say about 3 feet is a good estimate. Kind of make my way down. Looks like this is, I believe, storage maybe? Looks like storage. That is actually a gate, so you can get to the front there. Oh wow, there's a big spider web blocking there. And then moving over here, give you a little bit more of an idea how much room there is. This fence is honestly pretty high. Adds some privacy. Looks like they have a rooftop deck up there, which does kind of look down. But that's about it. Other than that, it's pretty private. And then there's even a little nook kind of around here, and he's got some surfboards here. So definitely room, I would say, to store things. You know, you could always build a shed here, or, you know, a couple surf racks. Also, there is alley access right here, which is pretty cool. So you can get right out that way. And check out the garage. So I know you were asking, this garage, actually the ceilings are really pretty high. Higher than a lot of garages. I'll measure the entrance so that you can see if your truck would fit in it. Realistically though, this is a pretty small garage. It's a one car, but it's, you know, it's got some additional storage stuff. Washer dryer is here. But you could probably definitely put racks, you know, up higher if you needed to add some more storage. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I'm going to go take some measurements right now, and I'll include those in my email. But hopefully this gives you a better idea of the property, specifically kind of the backyard and the parking area. You know, the home could definitely use a little work, but it's honestly, it seems, at least on the surface, to be, you know, pretty good. Mostly cosmetic from what I can tell, and definitely I'm going to follow up with the agent about just some of the cracks I see, just to make sure that they're not aware of anything under the surface. But yeah, hope this is helpful. Looking forward to hearing from you.